visit the family. Words are made of letter people. A, B, C, D, follow me.
The Letter People. Today, Star Trip Part 3, or the sound.
The end of our second chapter on Star Trip, Miss O and Lucky Star escape from the palace of Empress Mung on the planet Snickers. But Mr. R was overcome by the itchy ray beam of Moo Goo, the chief of Mung's snickering militia. So Mr. R was unable to escape back to the spaceship and remains trapped in the palace of Empress Mung. And now, Star Trip Part 3, Mung's Final Triumph.
I see the effects of the itchy ray beam have worn off. I suppose you've learned your lesson.
Oh, I am getting sleepy. I really do need some rest, Your Highness.
Now stop that drowsiness, Mr. R. Soon, 3 more of your friends are going to be here.
3?
Yes, 3! They'll be here in about 5 minutes or so, if Moo Goo's astronomical calculations are correct.
Oh, dear. Mung, I'll say it again, you're merciless.
That's what they call me.
Spaceship, Snickership. Oh, this is Moo Goo calling Mung's Snickership. Are you there, Snickership? Come in, Snickership.
Moo Goo, this is Snickership. Moo Goo, this is Snickership. We're pulling into landing position now.
Oh, how was your trip, Snickership? Did you have much traffic?
We passed the Letter People spaceship on its way back to Letter People land. That Miss O was singing up a storm.
Oh, storm! Storm! Well, of course it was. The word storm has the new or sound she made with Mr. R and the divided catching clue box.
Well, we're approaching the landing platform now, Moo Goo.
Take it easy on your approach, then, Snickership. I'll meet you on the landing platform. Empress Moon wants to see those 3 passengers right away. She can't wait to hear some new sounds.
Roger Dodger, Moo Goo. This is Snickership signing off.
Oh, my goodness, I am sleepy.
Mr. R! Good gracious, Mr. R, however are you feeling? The Letter People Space Agency has been sending out hourly bulletins on your heroism, Mr. R, and all the new sounds you've been helping to make in the divided catching clue box.
How did Mung get you here?
It was ever so exciting, Mr. R. There we were out walking, and we decided to have lunch. We saw a little restaurant we'd never seen before, and stepped inside.
And it wasn't a restaurant at all. It was a spaceship. And off we went.
There's no end to these tricks of Mung. Wait a moment. She said there were to be 3 of you.
Hello, Mr. R. Good work you're doing out here in space.
Thank you, Ms. E.
Well, Letter People, Empress Mung has filled me in. She wants all of us to make new sounds with Mr. R in the divided catching clue box, one at a time. So we better start thinking about it. She'll be here in a couple of minutes.
New sounds? With all 3 of you?
We must give it our undivided attention, Mr. R.
It's imperative, Mr. R.
She was emphatic, Mr. R.
Oh, but I can't. I can't.
Why not?
I'm tired. I'm tired. I've made so many sounds. Ah, there's 3 of you and one of me. Not enough to go round. I just can't make 3 more sounds.
Please, Mr. R, please. Let's try to share one sound. We can't get out before we do. It might be years until we're found in a dungeon deep down underground.
Now let me see. Mizzy. The sound we'd make together would be the sound in fern and germ. And Miss you would help me make the sound in turn and burn. Miss I, we could make the sound in bird and girl and skirt. Wait a minute. Fern and turn and bird and germ? Why, yes, I think it works.
Now we have got a sound we can share, a new sound all our own. With Mr. R, at last we're found. We'll give the Empress our one new sound, then we can go home.
Turn up the music, swing your skirts. Dance till your stockings hurts. La 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 Oh, what beautiful new sounds I have! Burn and germ and turn and burn and bird and girl and skirt.
Mr. R, perhaps we can fool Empress Mung. Mizzy, Miz-I, and I will each make a sound with you in the divided clue box, but it will be the same sound. We'll simply spell it differently.
When she sees that her plan to make 3 new sounds with us has failed, perhaps then she will let us all go back to Letter People Land.
Yes, and you won't have to tire yourself further by making 3 new sounds, Mr. R.
A plan. Yes, a plan, and a good one, too. It must work.
With all that racket you're making, you must be working very hard. I shall be most anxious to hear your new sounds. All of them. Who's first?
I shall go first, Your Highness. Presenting the new sound to be made by Mr. R and myself in the divided catching clue box. Mr. R, if you please. The sound we shall make is the catching sound in the word germ. If Mr. G were in the starting clue box and Mr. M in the ending clue box, we would make the word germ. Let's try it.
Germ.
Do you hear our new sound, Your Highness?
Yes, I hear it. I do hear it. Wonderful, Mizzy.
Thank you, Your Highness. Miss I, you're next.
The sound we shall make in the divided catching clue box is the sound, as in the word bird. Just imagine, Your Highness, that Mr. B is in the starting clue box and Mr. D in the ending clue box.
Yes, I can imagine that. Perhaps soon they will be.
Then the word we would make is bird.
Oh, how wonderful. I hear your sound again.
Our pleasure, Your Highness. Now, Miss You, if you please, it's your turn.
Your Majesty, we'd now like your grace to imagine that Mr. T is in the starting clue box and Mr. N is in the ending clue box. Then you would hear our catching sound in the word turn.
Turn. Turn.
It's your catching sound. It's still another wonderful word.
Thank you, Your Grace. Thank you ever so much.
Wait a minute. What's going on here? All three of you have taken a turn with Mr. R in the divided catching clue box. You've told me some wonderful words, but you all keep making the same catching sound. The sound, What's going on here?
Why, nothing, Your Grace.
That's just the way it is, Your Highness. Whenever any of the three of us stand beside Mr. R in the divided catching clue box, it's going to be the same sound.
I think it's rather interesting.
But I wanted new sounds. A whole festival of sounds.
But the sound we've been making is quite nice. And once a new sound is made in the divided catching glue box, it can't be changed. Just listen to how many times you can hear it in the story of Merle the turtle.
There was a purple turtle known as Merle, who loved Myrtle Turtle, lovely girl. Sweet Myrtle was quite vain about her purple mane. She cherished each and every purple curl. A burglar stole sweet Myrtle's curls and fled. She cried and put a brown bag on her head.
Come out of there! Don't hide! I love you inside!
Bald Myrtle and Merle Turtle soon were wed.
Now, wasn't that a lovely story, Your Highness?
Yes, lovely, lovely. But I wanted new catching sounds. Lots of them. A whole symphony of them. Why do you think I brought three of you here at the same time? Moo Goo!
Oh, you screamed, Your Majesty!
Moo Goo, I think I've become too enthusiastic about this divided catching clue box. We've used up all this fuel to bring these three new letter people here to make new sounds with Mr. R. And they all make the same sound. The same sound. Well, if that's the way things are, let them all go back to letter people land.
Oh, but are you sure, Your Highness?
I'm sure, Moo Goo. After all, I am the Empress of the great Snickering Empire, and I do have a few other things to do, you know. Tell Mr. R's friend, that Lucky Star, to get their spaceship here, and they all can leave.
Oh, but what do we do now?
As a final farewell gesture, we will sing them the Snickers National Anthem.
Come and visit the family. Words are made of letter people.